Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and I am here with my, I think, first ever plan with me in Sophia's memory book. So this is like a whole different setup because I have outdated pages. I'm going to be basically putting together a spread for Sophia's memory book, and I thought I would kind of include this into some of the videos that I'll be posting on this channel just because this is one of the planners that I do decorate, so I want to be able to show how I do it in this teacher layout. So again, teacher layout, outdated. What I do is convert this side and basically cover all this up and kind of label across the top here. But the way I use Sophia's memory book is basically to track all of the big things that she has going on, but also maybe some things that is happening in her family. So I do add photos after the fact, I add notes after the fact, and then we also just kind of like plan into the future with some of the things that we have going on week by week. So this first row, generally speaking, is for my husband's family. Then this one is for Sophia specifically, and anything that we do with her as her parents, right? So what she does with her mom and dad, and things that she does by herself. And then here is for my side of the family, so her cousins on my side. And then here's like grandparents and just like random news or just miscellaneous. And so I just kind of like to be able to track for her some of the major things that are happening with her cousins as well as just overall her family, in addition to the things that she does. Now, Sophia typically is in like a fairly like she's in a routine. So like I don't in here document like the routine type stuff, like what she eats and what she does on a day-to-day basis. It's more so like the big events. And so with that being said, this week is the February 28th through March the 6th, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, March the 6th. And so this week we're actually going to be on vacation for most of it. So a lot of it will be, I can still track things for her family, but most of it is like going to be very focused on us, the immediate family, just because she's on vacation with us, with her mom and dad. And so I'm going to cover this side of it and kind of set it up with some of the stickers that I've printed for myself. Let me go ahead and pull that so you can see that. So this is like a full sheet of sticker paper, like it's a full size sticker sheet. And I just print out on my regular like printer at home like these labels, and I use them. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't, but like these are the labels that I use kind of down here for the rows, and I have the month and the dates that I use to redate it. And so that's what we're going to do now. I'll put this part on fast forward just so you don't have to sit here and watch me kind of like cut and paste all or like sticker these things down. But I do use an X-Acto knife and just kind of like kiss cut around it, trying to cut with enough force to get through the first layer, the sticker sheet, but not so deep that it cuts into like the bottom, like the little silicone paper. So that's what we're going to do here. Let's get started. Okay, I am done with the redating. The last thing I need to do is just white out these dates. I was thinking about whiting out underneath the labels. I think you might have seen that like kind of mid video, but I cut the these labels big enough that they were able to cover it. You can kind of still faintly see it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but you can kind of still see the word underneath, but it's totally okay for that to kind of happen. Now, again, first half of the week we're on vacation, so what I decided to pull was this large piece to kind of put in here. This is actually from April 2022, the Disney wall calendar, and I cut it out so I can just kind of put that here. And then the other thing I have is this like sheet from the Happy Blooms, I believe, but I just love the florals, and I thought the colors kind of went well together. Like even though it's not exactly the same shade, there's like some of the same kind of like saturated but like more subdued coloring with it, so I thought it fell into the same color family. And then last thing is this quote right here: happiness is an inside job. And I thought I would be able to put together a pretty quick and easy spread with those things. Again, keeping in mind I do want it to be decorated. This is one of my most decorated spreads that I do every week, and I do try to keep it fairly cohesive and like have good theming and all that type of stuff with it, but also, you know, I do take a lot of notes. And also like with a memory book, like which is what I consider this as kind of a memory book slash planner, is I like to leave myself enough space to put photos. So this week right here, because we're on vacation, I don't like to put a ton of photos from vacation on here. Like big events like that vacation, I feel like I take so many photos on trips like that, you know, like how can I choose like one or two favorite photos to kind of put into a memory book, right? So what I end up doing is not putting any photos at all for weeks where we're on vacation, and I just like give access to photos, you know, like I have a whole separate system for photos, basically is what I'm trying to say. So that's kind of where we are with that. So I'm going to, I think, not worry so much about this purple edge. I think it's okay to like have it. And we'll see what it looks like in just a second. So this is trash at this point. All right, I think it'll be actually really cute. So let's see. I'm trying to see how much of this I'm covering up by like putting it here. I don't cover anything up. Look at that. That's excellent. Yeah, so I put the stickers down before I like took a look, right? So I think that looks great. And actually, I feel like I'm missing this one corner that I really should have kept. But that's okay. I'll survive. What I'm going to do is, one of the things I don't like is like having lines kind of peeking out, like incomplete lines. I don't know if that makes sense, but like there's like this little line right there. Like the box itself is totally fine, but like that's just that one little area. Just, I don't know, it just feels incomplete to me. So I like to white out kind of like those sections and like right here. I mean, I know there's a box underneath it, but I just don't like it to have like just like a little bit of it just kind of peeking out, right? I just want it to be like all or nothing. And I know it's not going to be all or nothing. Like right here, it's not going to be all, but you know, it's that, those are big enough areas that I'm okay with that. But like for whatever reason, it just bothers me to have like just a little bit. And this was like perfect because like it doesn't even like cover up the words. The only one is like right here. It covers up this phrase right here. So I'm going to trim this part down just a tiny bit to try to get it right there. And that is perfection. So what I'm going to do is use my tape runner, favorite tool currently. Love tape runner. I'm just going to run it kind of around the edge. It doesn't have to be quite on the edge. And let me put some in the middle right here. All right, and then I'm just going to turn it around and do my best here not to like completely mess it up, but I'm trying to line it up with this box over here and with the bottom edge. So I'm lining up with the box and with this bottom, and then just dropping it down. Oh my gosh, I think that was perfection. All right, I did miss a little bit right here, but I think I'll be okay with that. All right, and then we are on vacation, like I said, on this side, and so I thought that was good. I'll just probably put like a small box right here and just put cruise or something like that, vacation. This side, we are coming back. So Thursday, we'll be back. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Obviously, there's a lot probably happening in our world. So I want to keep it fairly simple on this side. What I'm going to do is maybe do like a small cluster right around here. Which these are the rows for my family. And again, I can put boxes on top of these florals if I need to. But what I'm going to do is just kind of take these two florals, this one and this one. And I'm going to layer this one first because this, and this is just a practical thing. This one would involve a lot more fussy cutting. So I'm going to use this first. What I like to do with this is at least try to give myself some room. So like if I had to put a box here, at least I know it's like for a specific area. And then what I'm going to do is fussy cut around to like maybe the top edge of this one. So that way it looks like it's just one piece with this floral right here. But I did want this kind of like wine color to be on top. Just because this floral is so beautiful. I'm trying my best to fussy cut, get rid of all the white. I'm not getting rid of all of it, but I think it's okay if it's just like a little bit of a shadowing. Right, let's see. How will we place this? I think I like it maybe like this. This. Right, I need to cut maybe a little bit more from this side too. I didn't really orient myself first before I started fussy cutting, so probably should have done that first. All right, so let's take a look here. Now after I've done all that, I just don't love any of that, so I'm going to put it on this side, and so I need a fussy cut right here. place your stickers first. Moral of the story is figure out where your sticker is going first. Okay, not place it, but like figure it out first. Somewhere like this. No, I want it to overlap a little bit more. Okay, all right, I can't decide. Let me just fussy cut like basically the top half here. And then we're gonna do something with this. I think what's throwing me off are like these little doohickeys right here. I'm not into botany, so I don't actually know names of flowers and leaves and trees and things like that. But if you know what these florals are, they are beautiful. I would love to have some in my backyard. I just would probably kill them, but you know, they would be beautiful for the brief moment that they were alive. I feel like I need to orient it this way because that's how it's going, right? All right, so actually, now that I've cut all that and I've been trying to place it on the bottom, I think I'm going to place it here on the top. Like right here, maybe? Oh, I don't know. Okay, like maybe like right here. Right, I'm feeling this. It's getting to be better. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, good, great. All right, I have stuff all over my fingers now. All right, gotta get rid of some of this. Let's try to clean up a little bit. All right, and then, I mean, there are a couple more florals. I think this smaller set of florals I will add maybe down here. Let's see. Doesn't really matter which direction, right? Like I'm noticing they're kind of like all over the different ways. All right, again, this line right here, it probably doesn't bother anyone else, but it just bothers me that it's there. And like now that I have the whiteout out, I'm just gonna fix that one area too. Is the whiteout worse or better? You know, like I feel like the whiteout stands out more, but I just can't do it. I just don't love it. All right, so then I'm gonna use these hummingbirds. Like I don't want to cover the row that's for Sophia, just because I do write a lot there. All right, but I'm going to cover that one. And then like the little tiny hummingbird, I'm going to put on this side. Like, just like that. All right. And that is all. Lots of space to still write, especially the second half of the week where there's, you know, probably stuff happening. I don't put boxes or anything like that down until we have actual plans. And right now the only plans are like routine things like her dance lesson and church. And so those things I don't put boxes for. I only put boxes for like things that are outside of the normal weekly routine that we have. And so as of right now, no major plans, so no boxes. And so that's it. I think it looks beautiful. Oh my gosh. This combo works. I think it looks gorgeous like this. And it was so simple, but you know, it just is like a lot of like just color and pretty and fun and beautiful. I just love it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. And until the next video, bye guys.